We're here at Back to School Night.
We're interviewing some teachers and parents on their excitement for the upcoming school year.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
We're here at Back to School Night for the Barnegat High School. Best of luck on a great year.
You know, I love Back to School Night.
That's awesome.
As an in-class support teacher, like I have to go all over the school. You know, I never get to stay in one spot. I get a lot of exercise in.
And then I get to follow you around.
Yeah, keep an eye and make sure I get to go where I have to go.
And we're going to get there sometime.
Eventually.
Right, let's get there now.
Hey, have a great Back to School Night.
So, Back to School Night, it's my 10th one at Barnegat High School. It's going really well. It's so nice to meet your parents, and it's nice to tell them that we're off to a really great year. And I hope everybody out there has a great year as well.
Hi, I like Back to School Night because I love to come and meet all of my son's teachers, and I really like to see what's going on in the classrooms.
How do you feel about Back to School Night?
It's my very last one.
Are you sad?
No, not yet.
And the hallways should be better labeled than they are.
Yeah.
Looking at the superintendent.
That is a teacher.
Same thing.
Okay.
It's good luck this year. Thank you to all the parents and guardians for coming out to meet the teachers.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
If you're a girl interested in joining the cross-country team, go see Mr. Claswell ASAP.
This year's senior trip will be at Woodloch Pines Resort in Hawley, Pennsylvania. The $100 deposit is due by October 1st to Miss Cherry or Miss Morris. There are going to be indoor and outdoor activities like mini golf, swimming, archery, and skating. The final payment is due by February 1st. It's going to be between $433 and $450 to Miss Morris or Miss Cherry. Student government will be holding an activity fair today, September 17th, and tomorrow, September 18th, in the lunchroom. Our school has a wide variety of clubs such as the Ski and Snowboard Club, the Fishing Club, and Literary Magazine. Stop by the tables during your lunch period to take a peek and sign up for anything if you're interested.
Here at Barnegat High School, bullying is prohibited. Any form of stealing, teasing, or violence should never occur in our halls.
Be sure to treat others with respect and kindness. If you witness bullying or violence of any kind, don't be a bystander. Do your best to help out. Don't kick them when they're down.
If you see any of these things occurring, alert a teacher immediately.
Don't be like this guy. In other rules,
never use your phone while class is in session. Pay attention to your lectures. They're just streaks.
Your classroom is not a concert hall. Keep those headphones tucked away.
Arrive to school on time. Do your best to be in homeroom by 7:10. Otherwise, you'll get rained on like this guy.
We all love a confident sister, but dress code violations will not be tolerated. Please cover up all tank tops and bra straps. Find a comfy jacket and hide those distracting shoulders.
Alright kids, we're off to go interview some new teachers. Follow me this way.
We're going to go watch the teachers in their natural habitat. Noise! 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 Noise, guys. Okay, new teachers, new everything. Oh yes, I am fresh to death. Noise! That's empty, but noise!
I know Jill is excited.
We're great Bengals. Noise! Noise! Lockers! Earth! Planet! School! Bengals. Let's go.
Hola, senor.
Alright, hi. I'm Justin. So, my question is, what do you miss most about the middle school?
Wow, there's a lot to miss. I was there for 10 years. I really miss the staff. There's a great group of teachers and staff over at Brackman and became family to me. And then I miss the kids. I miss the young kids. You know, 6th graders are like elementary kids, you know?
They're like this tall.
Yeah, they're like, and I'm actually taller than them. So that's
really?
Pretty cool.
Okay, that's
yeah, I'm not as tall, you know, when I get here at the high school, but that's basically what I miss.
Yeah, is there any difference at all?
Yeah, there's a little bit more of a maturity, obviously, with the kids, and obviously height. You know, they grow.
Yeah, you'll see a couple of them.
I am. I'm going to see them. I see a couple of them in my class this year, and then I'll see them next year. But yeah, there's just there's a bigger sense of importance because you're in high school, and the kids understand that there's goals they're trying to reach, and they know that the teachers are trying to help them get there. So it's a little bit different.
Of course. My next question is, what inspired you to start teaching Spanish?
Well, I learned it in high school. It was the first time I'd ever been introduced to Spanish beyond
so you're not bilingual?
Hola. I am not. I am not bilingual. So I learned it in high school, and I took to it really fast, which was a surprise to me. So I got through up until almost my senior year, and it was my mom who kind of sat me down and said, every day you come home and you teach me what you've learned in Spanish. So I think you should teach it. So I thought, I think I can do that. I was a little shyer back then, but I came out of my shell, and I've never regretted it. Not one single day.
That's great, because you can see that probably in some of your other students. It reminds you of yourself.
I do.
From when you first started.
I do, and that's what I want to try to build. And even if it's not teaching, I just want to build a passion for something you're going to do with your life.
Great. Of course. Is there any Spanish dances that you know?
I do know a little salsa.
Oh, really?
I'm not an expert at it, but I get
teaching me something right now?
I don't mind at all. So start with your right foot and just kind of shift your hip. There you go. And then go back. Okay. We have to move up a little bit. Right. So up and then back and then up and then back. You're doing good. All right, and then we do side to side. So we move side to side, side to side. Just make sure you get your hips in there.
Of course, of course.
Fantastico. No, de nada. Mi placer. It was awesome.
Let's go, Bengal Buzz. And this Bengals is what we call dope. Justin, nice to meet you, Miss Bennett. I know you're new to the Barnegat family. Welcome. My first question for you today would be, what is it like, the difference from teaching in the middle school and teaching here now?
It's better, for me at least. I like the high school. Temperament-wise, it's just better. I have more fun with the high school, so. Not ragging on middle school, but it's just more my speed.
What is your favorite part about your job?
Being in the classroom, like the lesson plans, that kind of stuff, like the paperwork outside of it is a little rough, but I mean,
it's a lot of homework.
Homework for you, we have to grade it. But I just like being in the classroom, gaining different perspectives from them. We get to talk about all sorts of like things that are like relevant, so.
Yeah, I always struggled with English, but I learned.
Yeah, English is really about like crafting. You can always have like an open-ended answer.
True. True. Do you have a favorite author?
Yeah. Well, I love Stephen King. I know everyone probably loves Stephen King.
Really?
I love like horror and suspense and stuff like that.
I love Dr. Seuss. Cat in the Hat.
Very.
One fish, two fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, he was excellent.
I know. I gotta go back and read that one again. Yeah. So Stephen King and probably Flannery O'Connor.
All right.
Yeah.
I have no idea who they are, but this is great.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Bennett.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the family.
Thanks.
All right, Bengals, we're a family.
Thank you very much.
I'm Justin. I'm here to interview you for Bengal Buzz, and my first question for you today would be, what is most difficult about teaching physics to you?
What is most difficult about teaching physics? Physics is very math intensive. So not only are we teaching the concept of physics, but we're also teaching or working with algebra a lot. So we do have to go over algebra and such a lot as well. So it's kind of like a twofer. I feel like that's probably the most difficult part.
Jeez. I suck at math.
Oh, no, we don't suck at math.
Yeah,
we all
algebra.
We love math. Love math.
Yeah.
Love
love
it.
Math. Love
Yes.
math. My second question for you today would be, what is like anything in physics that you can put into life at all?
Oh my gosh, life actually is physics. Everything that we do, everything that's possible, it all could be explained with physics. The why you are on the ground and not flying off the earth, why the earth stays in orbit, right?
Oh, no,
all those things, Oh, that is gravity, you're right.
Yeah, physics, I know physics, guys. My last question for you would be, going to New York and everything. You know, how does it feel to be back in, you know, the Barnegat environment?
Oh, it's awesome. So I was a teacher here for 8 years, 4 years ago, and I left teaching to become a programmer, software engineer. And I actually worked in 2 locations. I worked in Atlantic City for the FAA, and I was a programmer there. And then I went to New York City for a year, and I was a programmer up in there, and it was really, really neat. You know, for anybody who has experience that could do that, you know, I totally recommend it. You know, once in a lifetime kind of opportunity for me. But of course, I miss teaching. I miss the kids. You know, there's a different type of reward you really get from teaching that I missed. That just wasn't that way when I worked over in New York. But it was a cool experience. You know, so I'm super happy
New York
with that.
They have great things.
It does. I was actually very afraid of it in the beginning.
It's the culture, all that. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe there.
It is, and I do.
I
miss
like
that.
shopping there.
I miss the food.
For real?
Oh my gosh. So I had every day we go to lunch. You know, try all different things. You know, here, I live in Barnegat as well, so and I love it here. But I love different foods. I'm a foodie, you know, so I miss that.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
No problem. Thank you very much. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. All right, Bengals, we're out.
Where is the Barnegat High School swimming pool?
On the roof.
You know, when the swimming meets come, you have to go outside and go up.
Hey, can I use your phone?
What state is called the Golden State?
Chicago.
Oh,
wait.
No, California.
San Antonio International Airport is in what state? What state?
Mexico.
Wait, during World War II, Spain fought on which side?
Allies.
Congratulations.
What percent of the world has green eyes?
6 to 10.
Give it away.
Oh my.
What is the highest possible score you can get in a 10-pin bowling game?
100.
Wait, I'm gonna go 50.
2. You both got the answer wrong. It's 300. So try again next time.
What city hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics?
Who?
Yeah, I don't even watch it.
Which Italian city is famous for its Leaning Tower?
Pizza.
Yes. In cooking, margarine is used as a substitute for what ingredient?
Go seniors. What ingredient is added to white sugar to make brown sugar?
Cinnamon. Chocolate.
Chocolate. The answer is molasses. Kidding, it literally went away.
Kelly, you're so stupid.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna.
The definition of BG what? Barnegat blackout, school spirit. Let me hear one. BG what? BG what? Jersey Shore baseball, baby! How's the first away game going?
Doing great. We're 14-7 BG.
The pretzels are really good here, but we need a bigger BG blackout squad. So everyone come out next Friday to the Pinelands game at 7 and be there, be spur.
You know what I'm saying? We went in the game 17-7. Barnegat, we're here. We're with the school spirit.
Yeah!
Bengal.
Guys, you ready? A boom, 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 reach that way on!
and my friends. And we